Once you play the game, you will know exactly what you should do or what you don't know, and who is stronger, who is weaker, and how do you win the game. So, all right. So let's take a look at your games. Yeah. Okay. And Austin's here too. Okay. So this game is Derek and Toby. Oh, I see. Okay. And eventually, all right. Okay. So
Yeah, so somehow in like the counting process, he didn't accept it. So then he just left.
yeah, I think you win the game. You win the game. I just take a look at it. I will review the game in detail later. So what I'm going to talk about is the shape, not knife and death. It's about the shape. Why is the shape important? Is because if you have a good shape, it will be safer. And also, if you have a good shape, it's easier to be alive, to make two eyes. And also, when you are attacking your opponent's group, if you have a good shape, then it's much possible to kill his group. So the shape is very important in the Go game. But in order to play a good shape, first of all, of course, you need to know what is a good shape and what is a bad shape. That's what I'm going to talk today. Let's take a look at this example. Okay, so black play first. Black is here and white is here. Then black extend, 黑棋长一个，然后白棋也长一个 white extend. And black extend and white extend. Are these good shape? Yes. Both black and white, they are good shape. Once you extend, it's like a straight line. This is always a good shape. But let's look at something different. Black is here, white is here, and now black plays here. Attach 啊，黑棋从这边碰，然后白棋长。So I would like to ask you: Is black in good shape and white in good shape? 啊，黑棋是好形吗？白棋是好形吗？哪位小朋友想告诉我？你觉得？Dennis. So, do you think black is good shape? First of all,
I think white is in good shape because they're connected, but black is not in good shape because they're not connected.
very good, and very correct. 啊，你说的很对啊。这个黑棋我们把它叫做分裂的形，或者叫裂形，就是被分开了。你看，现在看黑棋这两个子是吧？它完全没有连起来，而且呢，没有可能连起来啊。比如说黑棋我再走，那白棋再走，黑棋再走，那白棋再走，这样的结果就是黑棋这两个子和这两个子被完全的隔开了 ，separated. So these are very bad shape. Bad shape number one, separated stones. And white is in very good shape because all four stones are connected. Another thing we can look at it is look at the liberties. 啊，我们可以看一下它们有多少气啊。How many liberties does black have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 liberties, right? And this group is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 liberties. But how many liberties does white have? White have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 liberties. So this is another way we can look at it. White has 2 more liberties than black. So not only black has 2 groups that he needs to take care of, but also his liberties are much less. 所以我们就知道为什么分开的行不好，因为你两边都要管，对不对？你2块棋都要管，那么你很可能就管不过来了，对吧？就这个意思。OK， 所以第一个我们不要走的棋就是分裂的棋，分裂的形。好，我们再看一个实战中有可能会碰到的情况就是这样的：黑棋站角，白棋站角，黑棋站角白棋站角。They both take 2 corners. That's normal. And then black plays here, and white approach the corner, then approach this corner. Oh, actually, this black stone is right in here. Okay, so black approach, black approach. Now white attach here. 白棋在这个地方碰，对这个碰，黑棋应该怎么走呢？黑棋可以有4种下法，因为黑棋一看白棋的这个子，白棋的这个子和白棋的这个子，这2个子是没有连起来的，对吧？那么黑棋可以做的一个事情就是我走在这，走在这，大家可以看到，黑棋2个子都是连在一起的 ，they are connected and they are strong, but the white stones are not connected. So, which is very good for black, but white are not very good because they are separated. So this is one move black can do, or black can go there. Same thing, white cannot connect, which is also good. Also, black can go here. Try to surround this stone and kill it, right? This is also good. Or you play on the bottom side. All of these moves are good for black, but I see some people, they play here. Is this a good move? Is it a good move for black? No.
Nope.
No, because white just broke here. Now, white is strong and black, these 2 stones are separated. Even if you continue to play, you see, this black stone is almost dead. And the white stones are very strong. So this is bad for black. So instead of playing here, black should just go here to separate the white stones. So always remember to connect your own stones and cut or separate your opponent's stone. Okay, let's look at a similar So let's look at a similar situation. Okay. Black place here, and white approach the corner. Black answers. And then white invade here. So what does white trying to do is trying to separate these two stones. Okay, now let's see what black does. Black attach from the bottom side and white honey. Now black is afraid that this stone may be killed. So he extend, trying to be connected with this, his friend. And now white also connects. So first of all, who do you think is good and who is bad?
White is good.
White is good and black is bad because this guy, this little stone, white black stone is separated. So let's go back. What did black do wrong in this process? Is this a bad move? Not that bad. It is okay. And white honey and black extend. So actually, the answer is this move is very bad. Instead of extend, black should cut here. Once it cut here, it is a fighting shape. Both white stones and black stones are separated. But black has one more stone here. So black is in a better situation for the fighting. In this case, I think either this stone, this white stone, or this white stone will be dead. For example, Atari extend, connect, and this one is killed, right? So something like this are good shape for both sides. Black is good, white is good because they are both separated. It's a fighting shape. Or something like this. Also, they are both good because they are both connected. So either they are both connected or either they are both separated. These are good shapes. But if something like this, of course, now we can see white is very bad. The three white stones are separated to each other. They are not connected, but the black stones are connected. So this is something we don't want to play. Okay. Another shape is like this. White, black here, white here, then black is approaching from the other side. So two black stones trying to surround this white stone. So of course, white wants to escape. So it escape from here. And now black extend, white extend. Now black realize that this stone is in danger, so extend. And white extend, black extend. And white goes here, trying to surround these two black stones. So if it's like this, do you think of black is good or white is good? Or who is bad?
I think black is good.
Who, right?
Yes.
Okay, you think black is good. Yeah, okay, black can go here. It's like a fighting. But actually, I think white is not bad. Because if we go back two moves, if we, okay, what do I do? If I go back a little bit, so right now, look at this shape. Actually, we can see this black group and this black group, they are separated, right? And the white only has one group. And it is white to choose to attack these two stones from the left side. So I think this fight is more benefit for white. But it is, I agree, it is a fight, still a fighting, a big fighting. So whoever wins the fight, I don't know. But just looks like white is easier to play. And the reason is because at the beginning, once we are here, this black move is not good. Black should actually play something like this, a two-space extension, get itself settled. Anyway, I already talked a lot about the connection and separation and the connecting and cutting. So try to connect yourself and try to cut your opponent's stones. That's always a rule. Okay. So this is the first bad shape I talked about is separated shape. Another bad shape is we call it a triangle. A triangle is a bad shape. So what is a triangle? Let's see something like this. If you have three stones bended, so instead of play like a straight line, you bend it like this. This is always a bad shape. Why is it a bad shape? Because the liberties. If we count the liberties, you have a straight line, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You would have 8 liberties. Okay, but if you bend it like this, let's see how many liberties it has now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you only have 7 liberties. Okay. Okay. So you are 1 liberty less. This is not good because when you are fighting with your opponent, if he has 1 more liberty and you have 1 less liberty, you may lose the fight. So that is important. That's why we say the bend shape is always a bad shape. Another even worse shape is this. We call it a square shape. 团在一起。如果你有4个子团在一起，那肯定是一个坏形。It's always a bad shape. Why this is a bad shape? Because the liberties. How many liberties does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It only has 8 liberties. But if we have a street of 4 stones, how many liberties we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
We have
7,
10
8,
liberties.
9, 10, right? We have 10 liberties. So they are both 4 stones, but we have 2 less liberties, which is very, very bad. And if we only bend for once like this, 4 stones like this, also a bending shape. How many liberties we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 liberties. So this is a good shape. Good shape. This is worse. And this is very bad. Very bad. So always try to make your stone like a straight line. You have more liberties. But there's one thing that may be different is if there is a white stone here, then, for example, like this, then this is a good shape. Because even though your liberty is one, you are 1 liberty less, but at the same time, you reduced your opponent's liberty. I don't know if I'm clear about this. So if there are white stones in here, then this is a good shape. But if we don't have this white stone, then it's a bad shape. So that's a small difference. Okay, so now let's look at some practical examples. Okay, white in here, black is here, white extend, black extend, white bend. When white bend, black should what black should do is jump. This is a good shape. Jump here. Or black can honey. This is also a good shape. A good move. That's fine. But don't do this. This is a bad shape. Then white can jump. This is what I talk about, the triangle and with the empty space here. So remember, now you should jump or honey. Don't do this bend. Okay, so this is one thing. Another thing is like this. Now white bend. So where should black go right now?
Maybe P5, I guess.
P5. P5, honey. Yes, this is okay. Is there any other option? Also good shape for black to go? Is here, this jump is also a very good move. But what you don't want to do is this. Never do this. This is a very bad shape. Okay, remember this. Another thing is like this. Extend, 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 extend. Now white, honey. Now what should the black do?
P7, P7, I guess.
Yes, P7. P7 is good. Also, what you could do is this, jump. This is also good. But don't do this. This is bad. Okay. Another shape also very popular that we often see it is black take a star point here. And white approach from this side and black attach from top side, white honey, black extend. This is all very good move. White extend, which is also good, but black connects. Is this a good shape for black? No. It's a bad shape, right? Remember, we talked about this bending shape is black is very bad for black. So black should never connect here. Instead, either he should block from this side, or he can do a connection like this. This is also a connection, and it's a good shape. But actually, I think you can just block. You don't want to let white to take the corner, right? So you block, and you take the corner. But don't do this connection because this is a bad shape. Okay. All right, so I think that's enough for today's shape. Basically, we talked about two bad shapes. One is a separated shape like this. This is a bad shape. Another bad shape is a bended triangle, something like this, or something like this. Bad shape. Bad shape has two triangles. Bad shape. This is bad shape. Bad shape, even worse. 5 stones all crowded together. You see, if you have 4 stones, it's much better if you separated it a little bit, right? So these 4 stones will at least get a territory like this. What your 4 stones do here? Did you get anything? Maybe this little bit. This is your territory, your space. But that's just too small, right? Okay. Why I'm telling you all kinds of bad shape here is because I want you to avoid to play these bad moves. Now let's take a look at again this game. For example, let's see if you guys did some bad shape here.
Oh, whoops.
Did black do a bad shape? Yes.
Wait, I think I'm white.
Oh, you are white. Okay. Oh, so Toby, as I just said, this is a bad shape. So don't go put a move here. Instead, you should do honey to block white's way, or you could do this jump. Always remember, if you want it to be safe, you can jump. And if white extend, you extend. So this will be your territory. Or if you want to fight, then you can also honey. You honey here, and white also honey, and you honey. So this is also fine. But this is a bad shape. Now black has another bad shape, is this. Because there is a triangle here. This is an empty, and this is a triangle with an empty space. And white also has a bad shape with here. This is also a triangle with empty space. But this is fine as long as you know this is a bad shape, then you will gradually to avoid it.
So basically try to avoid the shapes where you got like extra pieces where you don't exactly need them.
Exactly. Then that piece can be somewhere else that is more useful or more valuable, right? Because for the Go game, both of you guys, black and white, you put the equal number of stones on the board. If you put 50 pieces on the board, your opponent also put 50 pieces on the board. That's for sure. But if your stones are just being put it on somewhere that has no value, which is wasted, then your opponent will win the game because his stones are more valuable, right? That is the rule. That is the theory behind it. This game, so far is all fine. I don't see any bad shape, which is good. Okay. All right. So this is all about the shapes today. The next thing I think we need to talk about is the life and death problems again, because you see, this group is alive. It has two eyes, which is good. So black successfully made this group to be alive, but he was not succeeded to make this group alive, right? But if black know more about the life and death problem, then probably he would make it alive. Actually, what black should do is extend. Now this corner will be safe, and there's no bad shapes here. But because you see, because black broke here, now this is a bad shape. Remember, it's a triangle shape and with empty space here. And because it's a bad shape, and it got killed. So the shape is very important here as well. Okay, let's look at last time's homework, which are life and death problems. The first one is the bottom left corner, this one here. All the life and death problems are for black to go first. So where should black go to make two eyes? Who wants to answer? So I'll let you guys to tell me. Anyone can tell me?
D2.
D2? Here?
Yes.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's not right because white will go here to damage your eye. And you will see that you cannot block its way and to kill it because you don't have liberty yourself and will be captured. But if you attack it from this side, then white will connect. And again, this eye becomes a fourth eye because these 4 stones are being attacked. If you connect, then this eye is gone. If you don't connect, if you go somewhere else, white will still kill you, right? So E2 is not the correct answer. But if white didn't see this, then maybe you will be alive. Because if white just goes there, then you have 2 eyes. But we cannot just hope white doesn't see, okay? So where should we go for black?
I guess either E1 or D1.
E1, E1. Can you give me a
Final answer? Okay.
yeah?
I'm just gonna go with E1 because that's the first one like I saw it.
Okay, E1. But then what if white goes there?
Oh yeah, whoops.
First of all, it's a double attack. It's attack both these 2 stones and these 2 stones. Secondly, these 2 stones has nowhere to escape because if you go there, he can still kill you. So E1 is not right either.
How about T6?
Where?
T6.
T6. Oh, actually, I'm talking about this one here on the bottom left corner.
Oh,
Yeah. So, do you want to have a try, Winston, for this one?
C1.
C1. Okay. Let's look at C1. C1, the problems is that white will go there. Once white go here, then you cannot block it. You cannot kill it. Once you try to kill it, white will kill these two stones first. So that is the problem. So C2 is not right either. So there's not much left. I think the right answer should be right on the corner. Ethan, what's your answer?
I have no idea.
Okay, you have no idea. All right, the right answer is here. D1. I think Derek did mention this D1, right? Derek?
Yeah.
I think you did mention this one. You're not 100% sure. But actually D1 is the right answer.
D1 correct.
Yeah, this is the correct answer. Because if white attack, you will connect and you have an eye.